Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Horn here. I'll give it a minute or two. Let's let you folks come on in here. Welcome. It's a beautiful day here in Charleston. It's been pouring for the past week or so, so it's good to see some sun finally. Before I dive right in and pull up my PowerPoint, if you wouldn't mind chatting me, letting me know that you can hear me, the audio is all right, and then we'll get going right after that. All right, so I'm hearing that the audio is good. All right, we'll give it about 30 more seconds and we'll dive right into it. All right, so welcome, ladies and gents. My name is Mark Horn. Today we're going to be talking about the free coupon model and, more importantly, reinventing the free coupon model. Coupons have been around forever, and it's nothing new, but times have changed, and so what we're going to do, let me get this presentation pulled up, and then it should be good to go. Alrighty, so I've got the slides here. Reinventing the coupon method. Again, my name is Mark Horn. I will deliver you guys the PDF of these slides afterwards so you could go through them yourself. So welcome to the DDB members training. As always, if you have any questions, I welcome you to type them in the questions box, or if you're not watching this live, you can always reach our team by emailing support@hcdesk.com. Again, that's support@hcdesk.com. We take customer support very seriously, and we've got a really great team always in there. I'm more than happy to help out any way we can. So without further ado, let's get diving right into it. Now, before we get going real quick, if we could do one more chat, let me know that you can see my slides. The one that says, my name is Mark D. Horn, welcome to the DDB members training. Just want to double check that you guys can see that just fine. 1 second. Right. All right, so I see that you guys can see it. All right, good stuff. I'm going to go back over to the PowerPoint, and then we're good to go. All right, so advertising mediums change often. Solid marketing strategies are absolutely timeless. So the first real documented case of the use of coupons dates back to 1887. Asa Candler, he was the founder of Coca-Cola, and he implemented a game changer for them. What he did, he got his employees and distributors to give out a coupon for a 5-cent free Coca-Cola. So he essentially ate the cost, gave anybody who got one of these coupons a free Coca-Cola. Now, that one marketing technique got them moving, and it moved them in the right direction so that by the early 1900s, a good majority of the American population had tried a Coca-Cola drink, and much of their success really goes back to that first promotional technique of them giving out a free coupon. I really believe that coupons probably have been around for much, much longer than before 1887. I can just imagine, you know, vendors in the streets selling things, giving 2-for-1s and things like that. I mean, the fact is that people have always loved getting deals. I mean, it's nothing new. It's not going to change. I mean, the fact is we still love getting deals, but what's happened is technology and advertising mediums have changed. But the fact is that the coupon strategy, it's still very much the exact same as it's always been, and now it's a matter of just utilizing technology in your favor. The human desire to get a great deal and receive more value than we pay for is nothing new at all. Likewise, businesses have always, and they will always, offer some form of promotion to bring new customers in the door. Now, there's a lot of benefits to a merchant by running a coupon promotion. They can increase the number of new customers. They can increase sales of a specific product. Maybe one product line doesn't sell as well. Maybe one offering, one service that they've got more in inventory. Maybe they want to highlight a new product that they're launching. Whatever it may be, they can make a coupon for a particular sale or for a particular product line, and then that can increase those sales for that. So it's pretty cool, especially when launching new products and things like that. Increase branding and awareness, reward current customers, entice return of former customers. Now this can be big, and I'm sure it's happened to you guys before. If you go in somewhere, they give you a receipt. On that receipt says, bring this receipt back for 5% off the next time you come here. That's, it's brilliant. It's always going to work. If you go into a business and you have a really nice experience there, and then they further entice you to come back in, and next time that they're going to give you an even better deal, well, it works. It's really always worked, and it will continue to work. And what's even cool is with DDB and the software that just about all of you have, you can get that kind of stuff set up for the merchants that run offers on your deal site. It can also create an opportunity to upsell a more profitable product. So a lot of businesses, if they can get someone in the door, they might have other products, other services, other offerings that they can then work on upselling that customer, and in turn increase revenue greatly. And it gives a highly measurable, and it's inexpensive form of marketing. I mean, it's literally the most risk-free form of advertising, to be able to go into a business and say, hey, how do you feel about me bringing in some new customers for you? Are you interested in running a coupon promotion? Now, you're not going to pay any money up front. You're simply going to get new customers, and then once these new customers come in the door or download the coupon, that's when you'll pay me a small fee for bringing you these new customers. It's so risk-free, and actually selling the coupon promotion is pretty simple once you get the hang of it, once you really learn these benefits, and then more importantly also know how to overcome any objections they have. Now, the old way that people would get coupons, they would pull out scissors, open up coupon books, newspapers, magazines, and they would start cutting. Now this stuff still works, and merchants are still running coupon promotions in these older utilizing these older methods. The fact is, though, is that because technology, because you can set up a website, you can build an audience with social media, you can do all sorts of things, that it's not as much people pulling out their scissors anymore as it is them pulling out their mobile devices, their tablets, their smartphones, or their computers, and simply downloading or emailing the coupons directly to themselves, and then pulling out their phone at the time of checkout. It's easier. It's and it's just all around easier for the customer. It's easier for the merchant. It's easier for everyone involved, because things can be tracked so much better, and the return on investment can be greatly increased, especially because it's measured so much better. Technology has changed the way we get deals. There's really no one that I know that is still a coupon clipper that does that. Granted, I'm a little bit younger. I'll be 30 in a month. But my generation absolutely loves deals. They love coupons. The average target market of most daily deal sites is more females than men, ages 30 to 50. But again, it's all over the board. It's college kids. They love getting deals. Literally from 18 onward is a prime target market for people who want to get great deals on cool products and services. Just like Coca-Cola, and this is important here, the businesses that utilize coupons and daily deals must be confident in their product or service so that they can take an initial loss in order to grow new fans. Now, Coca-Cola would have been in some big trouble if they would have given away millions and millions of Cokes for free, and then people were disgusted by it, and they never wanted to get a new one. That would have been a flop. They were banking on the fact that they had a quality product that people would get to try once, and then they would really enjoy it, and then go back and become a repeat customer and buy more Cokes. And it happened. They're one of the most well-known, if not the most well-known brand in the world. I'm not sure if it's them or Apple at this point. It was Coca-Cola forever. I think Apple has started taking that position. But you've got to work with merchants who are very confident in their products and services, because the way that revenue is generated is not simply by giving a coupon away and then getting someone in the door one time. The way that it's really happening is that you give a coupon away, you get this new customer in the door, but then you turn that customer into a fan. You over deliver, and if the business over delivers and they really impress that particular customer, well, they are a lot more likely to A, come on back in the future, B, potentially tell their friends or bring their friends back in the future, C, more likely to get on Facebook or other social media and say, hey, I just went to this service and they gave me an awesome deal and I love the place, I'm going to be back. User generated recommendations, in my opinion, are the most powerful form of advertising that any company can utilize. So it's really important that as you're starting to think about and compile a list of merchants that you want to get in there and set up a coupon promotion for, that you have the highest possible standards for them. You could advertise and run promotions for crappy businesses all day long. You could get it set up all day long, but it's not going to be good for you in the long term, and it's not even going to be good for that business in the long term. Some things you can do: you can create a Google spreadsheet. You can have a virtual assistant get inside there and outline all of the potential businesses that you want to get in contact with. Now from there, you can have them outline their Yelp rating. You can have them map out how large their audience is. Do they have a Facebook page? If so, what does their Facebook page look like? Are people going crazy and really mad at them? You can quickly tell if a business has a poor reputation on the internet just by doing a little digging. And what I usually recommend is to get your virtual assistant to do that digging for you, map it out on a Google shared document, and then you can even have them send an initial email for you to get in the door. Or you could actually just walk in the door yourself, ask to speak to the person who makes the marketing decisions. You could give them a call. It's entirely up to you how. The easiest way is, of course, walking in to businesses that you already visit and then striking up a deal right there. But just make sure that they are of the highest quality businesses that you work with, because it will affect poorly on your reputation and it won't do them any good. Daily deals are essentially coupons that are offered for a limited time, typically for only one day, hence the name daily deal. Oftentimes the customer can simply download the coupon for free. Other times they pay for the coupon in advance and simply redeem them before they expire. So with Daily Deal Builder, there's a few different ways that you can go about running promotions. Now, one, I like to call it the standard promotion. This is what you see on Groupon just about every day. You get a business to cut you in, anywhere from 30 to 50%, and then they take a percentage off their product or service. So, something along the lines of pay $20 now and get $40 of credits towards insert business here. Now, out of that, you would get 50%. The business would get 50% out of the $20, that is, and then it goes like that. Now that's what the bulk and majority of daily deal sites use, and it works great. It still works great. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. But this other model is a whole different ball game, and it's really, really powerful, lucrative, and it also helps you build your user base really quickly. And that's simply giving coupons away for free. So instead of having your customers come and pay $20 now and then they get the coupon for $40, that they can redeem at the business, you simply say, okay, here's the coupon. As long as you're a registered user of my site, you can download your coupon from here. The system will create the unique coupon for them. It creates a secret key, and then So with that, you can track how many coupons were downloaded. More importantly, they can then take that into the business. The business either prints out an Excel file of all of the coupons they sold, or they just log into their admin portal. And then from there, when people give them the coupons, they simply input that into the system. They input the secret code, which then lets the system know that, okay, this person is so-and-so, he downloaded the coupon, and now he's redeemed it. So what you can do is you can charge a business 2 separate times for that. You can charge a business a very small amount for each coupon that's downloaded, and or each time the coupon is redeemed. Now, Each time a coupon is downloaded is brilliant for you because, again, in order for a coupon to be downloaded, they have to be a registered user. So this method is one of the best and easiest ways for you to grow your user base. If you can put together a fantastic promotion, a fantastic free offer promotion for a business or a product or service that people actually want, and you can get that thing to go viral, you can put some paid advertising towards it, the chances of you really growing your subscriber base, your user base from that are huge. And then likewise, you can charge them once the coupons are actually redeemed. So it's kind of depends on the industry. If you're going to go and charge them for each downloaded coupon, I'd recommend charging anywhere from a quarter to $1. Now, the redemption, I would recommend a little bit more, anywhere from $1 to $5 for each coupon that's redeemed. Now, again, this depends on the businesses you work with. It depends on their margins. It depends on how large of a discount that they're willing to do. One thing you want to make sure is that you're always working with the business to formulate an offer that makes sense. That's not going to make the business go bankrupt, just by running this thing. The only businesses who should offer coupons and daily deals are the ones who are proud of their product or service and know that they can turn one-time users into repeat customers. In your position, I also highly recommend helping the business learn how to turn customers into repeat customers. Give them some material, and we provide a lot of material in the DDB members area, of tips that these businesses can do to just do a better job and get these customers to come on back. I mean, for the most part, a lot of them are just common sense. The business needs to smile. The business they need to personally thank each person that walks in their door. They need to say, come on back again. A lot of it is just being friendly and making sure that the merchants and the people who work for that merchant are friendly, but help them and really press upon them the importance of going above and beyond for these new customers, because these new customers are the potential to become either raving fans or just somebody who takes advantage of a coupon one time and they never see them again. So it's kind of up to the business from there. You can get the coupon promotion set up, you can help them structure the best possible deal, but when all is said and done, the customer goes, visits that business, it's in their hands from there, and it's really up to them to do what they do best, and that's make their customers happy. Now, to do it correctly, the business must not only be confident in their product and service, but properly follow up and encourage the daily deal customer to become a loyal fan. They need to encourage them, like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, join their email list. They need to do all that stuff. And what you can do also as a incentive for the business is say, hey, in this coupon promotion, for everyone who downloads your coupon for all of these, I can provide you a CSV file of these folks' email addresses so that you can then also follow up with them. So it's a big list building way, not only for you, but it could be a potential great way for merchants to actually build their list as well. Most other areas where a business will typically advertise things like coupon books and things like that, they do not get that. They simply pay an upfront fee to put this coupon in there, and then they hope for the best, basically. So the way that you're doing it differently with DDB is that you can monitor each and every coupon that's downloaded. You can monitor each and every coupon that's redeemed, so you can closely monitor the return on investment. You also have the ability to provide the actual list of people that downloaded that coupon. So, with that list, whether or not you want to offer that to the business or not is entirely up to you. It could be a but wait. It could be, no, I'm not interested in running a coupon promotion. You say, but listen, okay, I'm not sure if you're understanding this correctly. I'm going to be running a promotion for you, doing all the advertising. I'm going to drive you new customers. I'll even give you a list of every single person that downloaded this coupon that you can then also follow up and turn into repeat customers. And I'm doing it for next to nothing. I'm doing it for no upfront cost, and all I'm going to do is charge you $1 on each coupon that's redeemed. Or all I'm going to do is charge you 50 cents for each downloaded coupon and $1 for each time it's redeemed. You can make it pretty much a no-brainer for the business to run this type of promotion, especially if you just really press upon the fact that you are doing the advertising for them. You are marketing to your subscriber base for them, and it can be huge, So what do we know out of all this? We know the idea behind the daily deal works. It's always worked. it will always work. People are more likely to make a purchase when there are time limits and scarcity tactics in play. If you only have 1 hour to make a purchase and it's 50% off, the likelihood of you making that purchase over, if you could always buy this thing at retail price, it just goes up exponentially. It's ridiculous watching these countdown timers and watching the conversion rates. As it gets closer to zero, the more and more likely people are to buy, and the higher those conversion rates go. I see it time and time again. I test it time and time again, and it works. It has always worked. It will always work. We know that the majority of people enjoy getting a great deal or discount. We also know that people have been bargaining and trying to get deals on all sorts of items since before we were all born. We know that the internet and smartphone devices have made consumers wiser, and they've given them and us the ability to research companies and search for deals and coupons while actually on the way to the merchant's location. It's pretty crazy, but that's what a lot of people are doing now, So how can you get in there and make money by getting a business to run a coupon promotion on your site? Well, again, it's the two options. There's downloads and or redemptions. So it's entirely up to you. If you want to charge for both, for every download and or redemption, I would recommend, again, anywhere from $0.25 to $1 on each download, and then anywhere from $1 to $5 on redemptions. Again, this varies a little bit depending on the industry and depending on the type of coupon promotion you put together. Now with this, it doesn't need to be a 90% off product and service. It's a free coupon. It can be $10 or it can be 10% off. It can be, come on in and we'll also give you a free drink. Come on in, just get people in the door. Next time you open up a coupon book, study it not as a consumer but as a business owner. Check out what kinds of coupons there are there, and from there, each business you work with, figure out what's going to work for them. Figure out something enticing enough that users will be like, oh, heck yeah, I'm going to download this coupon and go into that business because that's great. If you have not heard of ScoutMob, scoutmob.com, they're a fantastic website, and they're really pioneering in the coupon space. It's a mobile app technology where you get in there, and just about every day they've got a deal. It's a free deal, again, just like we've been talking about, and you simply just click get it, and then when you go into that business, you pull out your phone, you show them the phone, they mark it off right there, and it's good to go. Now, ScoutMob gets paid every time that you go in there and redeem one of those coupons that they brought you. They're doing really, really well. They're a fantastic company. I am from Atlanta, and in Atlanta, that's where they're based out of. My friends, myself, really everybody I know in Atlanta, that's like their #1 go-to, and that's the model. They don't make people pay up front for these deals. They simply just give away these coupons for free, and it's very similar to going back to like pulling your scissors out and cutting out of coupon books, except it's on new technology. It's on people's smartphones, and the fact is that most people in America and even in the globe and beyond have a smartphone at this point. I mean, it's increasing rapidly, the amount of smartphones that are out there, the amount of time that users are spending browsing the web, looking for deals, looking for things, that's increasing also. So we're in a primo spot to do that. So if you're running your deal site right now and you're just focusing on the standard daily deal, where you set up maybe you cut yourself in 30 to 50%, you give the business 50 to 70%, and then you have them take a percentage off their offering. I'm not saying change that. Keep doing that, because that's working. That's working for the deal sites that I manage. That's working for a ton of our client sites, and it's working for just sites really all over. But what I'm recommending is to try the free coupon promotion out. Especially, just try it out if someone gives you trouble when you're working to get them locked in on a deal. If somebody's like, no, I ran a Groupon back in the day, and I just got flooded with new customers and they were just buy hungry. We'll say, well, look, I've also got the ability to run a free offer promotion for you. Now, what that means is, one, that we can lower the amount of discount that people are going to get. Two, I can provide you with the CSV file of the actual list. And three, it's just a free coupon promotion, the type of thing that you're probably already doing in the local newspaper or something like that. and try and work on getting them sold in that way. In your DDB site, when you create a new offer, one of the first options up there is click for free offer. You select that, and then you basically fill out the remaining things with the exception of the original price and the sale price, because the sale price, again, is zero. People don't have to pay for it. But this is a incredible way to grow your user base. Once you have a really good free coupon promotion running, I then recommend to go ahead and run some paid traffic to it. Really, if it's a great promotion, you want to do everything in your power to grow your audience and get that deal spreading, going viral. Having people post it on Facebook like, holy cow, look, free 20% off, this place. And by doing that, you're going to be increasing your user base, dramatically, again, because everybody who actually gets the coupon needs to be a registered user. So going back to something we touched on briefly in the beginning, it's just so incredibly important that you need to make sure that the business is a good fit to run at coupon promotions. A quick little checklist to go over: are coupons a good fit for your merchants? Coupons are really another form of marketing in themselves. They're not money spenders. Concentrate on using them to build awareness of your business among new markets and to new customers. From here, you can hope to upsell and generate repeat customers. Coupons tend to work best for location-based and product-oriented businesses where local customers can realize quick and easy savings. Now, it doesn't have to be just location-based, although most of you on this webinar are running location-based websites. So it works absolutely perfect for that. Can your business scale to meet the potential demand that the coupons may trigger? Whether you operate online or a location-based business, be sure that your staff is trained and your operations can scale quickly and seamlessly to deal with the new foot traffic. Now, when you get a business to set up a coupon promotion or even just a regular daily deal, you want to ensure that they instruct their staff on the promotion. I've gotten a few deals at one point. I went in, and then redeeming the coupon was the stupidest thing ever. For one, the servers didn't even know that they were running a deal. They didn't know what to do with this piece of paper I gave them. And it made me feel kind of awkward. It made them feel very awkward. They ended up having to get the manager over, who then had to tell them in front of me, oh, okay, so look, we ran this deal, so you might be seeing some customers like this. That was just a fiasco. So it's important the business lets each of their staff know, hey, look, we ran a free offer promotion for this. When somebody comes in and shows you their smartphone, shows you the coupon, simply copy down that secret key for me, bring it back here and plug it in. Just train them there. Make sure you can afford the discount for the duration of its validity. Weigh up your long-term goals and how coupons can benefit those goals. Do you have enough profitable business coming from other product lines or time periods to supplement the cost of offering a discount or special offer? Building a successful coupon-based campaign. Now, it starts by looking at the numbers and then simply work with the merchant to decide on the level of discount that they can actually handle. Can this business afford to give a 50% off one of their products and services? A lot of times they can, and by, again, putting yourself in from the business point of view and looking at various coupons around, you'll find that a lot of businesses will do 2-for-1s or 50% off or 25% off. But it's basically up to you to get with the business and maybe provide your recommendations on what you think might be best, what other people in their industry have done regarding coupons or daily deal promotions. From here, put limits around the offer to help merchant cope with demand. Consider limiting redemption maybe to certain days of the week or times of the day, and be clear on exclusions. Example, dine-in only and alcohol exclusions. Now with this, that would basically mean you could add something on the terms when you're making the offer saying coupon can only be redeemed Monday through Friday. And in that instance, it would be because the business is already slammed on Saturday and Sunday, but they're working on getting more traffic, getting more people to come in their business Monday through Friday. So you can add those terms there, or come in between 4 and 6. It's kind of like the reason why bars and restaurants have happy hour, because that is typically a slower time. And it all started where they said, hey, what if we make it a happy hour and we really push people to get in here right after work and take advantage of our happy hour? Well, it worked. And now happy hour is one of the things where a lot of people will go specifically to happy hour to get deals on those things. Now, recommend to put into place a one offer per customer policy so that customers can't share or reuse the same coupon. Now, this is it's kind of irrelevant because each coupon that your site generates does generate a unique and secret key. So once that person comes in, pulls out their smartphone and shows the coupon, or if they kind of went old school and they decided to print it out, they show a printout. That business then takes that key and then it's marked as redeemed and it can't be used again. So if somebody shows it again, that same one, they plug it in, it'll say, sorry, this has already been redeemed, this coupon's not valid. So that kind of takes care of that. One-off coupons have a place, but aim to promote repeat visits. For example, buy X and get Y free on your next visit. That could be a big one also. Come in today, we'll even give you 5% off today. But when you come in today, we're going to let you leave with a coupon to get 35% off on your next visit. And I'm sure you guys have seen things very similar to that. Focus on shifting excess inventory or promoting underutilized services. We briefly touched on this earlier. Again, if the business has one product offering or service line, or maybe it's like a spa and they've got the 90-minute rock massage that they're just not selling like they want to, well then focus that coupon promotion on that offering, and that will help them then increase sales for that and get people in the door for that. Now, if you can, focus on new customers outside your current market or demographic. This is where you come into play, because a good majority of your audience is probably not already going to be a customer of a place. Now, it's nearly impossible for a business to run a coupon promotion without having some of their current customers see it. It's just a fact of the matter that's kind of what happens. But if your current customers get a coupon for the merchant, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually great. Like really anything to get these folks just to keep coming in and to becoming bigger and bigger fans is better. But you just want to definitely stress to them, look, this is my audience. We've got a subscriber base of 12,000. We've got a Facebook audience of 2,000. We'll be promoting it to our subscriber base. We'll be promoting it to our Facebook database, and we'll even put $50 of paid traffic into it. Are you interested in matching that $50 of paid traffic? Again, you're going to be getting the list that we built from this. So you can see there, you can walk it out, talk it out with the people a little bit, and just keep making it more and more appealing. Now, have your merchants use coupons sparingly. You don't want regular customers to think that they're being gouged when they see how much your merchants are willing to discount to gain new customers. Another problem is the business may encounter by too frequent discounting is that customers will delay patronizing the business until the next deal. Now, this depends on the industry. I always recommend focusing on getting your merchants to run repeat offers. The goal is to get them in there, make them happy, and make them realize that running a promotion with you, whether or not it's a standard daily deal or a free promotion, was a great thing. So once you impress them that first time, then maybe once a month, at a far minimum once a quarter, get them to run a promotion. And again, some businesses are able to run promotions a lot more often than others. At a bare minimum, though, you can get them running 4 deals a year. I would probably try and stick with once a month, to try and get the businesses to run one of these once a month. Market your coupons through multiple channels, and definitely recommend that the business actually markets the coupons themselves through their own Facebook, their Yelp, their Google Places page, on their website homepage, and local newspapers, clipping magazines, so on. And then track and provide return on investment. Have the businesses ask customers where they found their coupon. Use web analytics to track the use of coupon codes and online banner click-throughs. Now again, DDB software provides all that ROI on the amount of downloads, the amount of redemptions that you've done. You can plug in your Google Analytics to be able to see how many people visited this offer, etc., and you can show that directly to the business. These are just some tips really for the business. So the more that you can learn about the coupon promotion, the more that you can know the questions that these businesses are going to ask in advance and be able to quickly provide a response, the easier your job becomes there. Now, that's in a nutshell. It's not that difficult, again, to get in there. I usually recommend killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So get in there and start working on businesses that you already visit. you've already got a relationship with them. You're probably already a repeat customer with them. So why not, go ahead and say, hey, why don't we run an offer here? It can make sense for us. Always continue focus on building your audience. And again, running free offer promotions is one of the greatest ways to build your audience, especially if the deal is fantastic. If you can set up an incredible, fantastic free offer promotion and that thing potentially goes viral, the ability to just grow your list and grow your subscriber base exponentially is huge. But it's all about, for one, of course, blasting it to your existing audience, speaking with the merchants, leveraging the merchants for them to promote the deal, pushing money into paid traffic, doing guerrilla marketing, doing contests, all of that thing to really focus on doing that. And then that potentially can help you have one of these free offer promotions go viral on you. Piggyback and leverage your existing merchants. Now, what I mean by that is your merchants probably have an audience. They probably have a Facebook page. They probably have a Twitter page, maybe a website, maybe a subscriber list. If they don't, well, for one, you can go in there and say, hey, you really should be building an audience. You really should be, having a Facebook page. You should be collecting names and emails. Would you like help with that? That can be a value-added service that you offer to them. Run contests. I've been, for a couple of the sites that I manage, we've been running contests about once a quarter or once every other month. I've started using something called viralsweep.com. That's viralsweep.com. It's really easy to set up these things. So what I do, I set up a really cool contest. I then will run paid Facebook ads to the contest page. Now with that, with Viral Sweep, they create these real simple, slick little lead capture pages. They've been converting for me between 50 and 60%. That means from Facebook, I send 100 clicks there. I know I'm at least getting between 50 to 60 people that are going to be subscribing. That's huge. So what you can also do with Facebook is you can plug in the address of what the actual contest is for if you're doing a geo-specific. So you can plug in within a 25-mile radius or 50-mile radius of this location. I want to advertise to these people. Let's say it's a fishing expenditure as the contest. Well, you can plug in a behavior like fishing and only target people in that 25 to 50-mile radius who like fishing or are interested in fishing. Now, what you'll find is that Facebook will recommend a recommended amount to pay. I always manually do it, and I even go under what they recommend, and I found that I can still drive the traffic that I want to going under. So I've at a couple of different campaigns, we've been able to run 25-cent clicks, 30-cent clicks through Facebook, where Facebook was actually recommending 90 cents or $1. So that kind of blew me away right there. Like, gosh, Facebook is just trying to gouge me for money right now when I just do it that. So I recommend to manually set the bid in place for that. And then what you want to do is you want to follow up with Google remarketing. Now, Google remarketing or retargeting is where you visit a website and then, and I'm sure this happened to you, you go around to other websites and all of a sudden you see that website that you were previously on advertising to you. Now, that's Google's ad program called Google Remarketing, and all that you have to do is plug in a little code on your site, and then you can advertise for people who visit that page. And you can track them for a set period of time and keep advertising to them. I found it's really powerful because, for one, if people don't go and opt in, but then next thing you know, later that day they see an ad for a similar kind of offer or another offer on their site, the chances of getting them because they've already been there and turning them into a subscriber are greatly increased. Now, Facebook also has the option to just pay for website conversions. Now, this is also big, so you can only pay anytime that it actually converts. Anytime somebody actually goes and either opts in or actually buys. I primarily just stick with paid Facebook, by clicks, because I'm just able to get rather cheap clicks. But with that combination, it's really killer. You can drive some incredible traffic. You can build subscribers for relatively cheap, and it's pretty slick. Now, one thing I also recommend on your DDB site, on your site, for every merchant that you run a promotion with, I recommend to set up a WordPress blog also on your site. So make your domain name /blog, get inside your cPanel, install a WordPress site, and then you can do merchant highlights and make an actual merchant page for each merchant that you run a post for. So when you do this, you can optimize for the search engines for that merchant's name plus the word coupon or plus the word deal. And what we've been able to find is that we've been able to get and rank on the first page of Google for just about every merchant that we're running with, coupon or deal right at the end of it very, very quickly by doing that. Now, what we've also found is that merchants are more likely to want to promote a blog post or an article about their business than they are to a deal. We found that people sometimes are like, look, I don't want to promote this to my audience because they're already my audience and they're already my fans. We'll say, well, hey, what about this cool article I put together, that shows that? Are you willing to, post that on your Facebook page? And the yeses are greatly increased by going that way. So pretty cool stuff right there. Again, the Facebook ads with the Google remarketing that's my secret sauce right now. I highly recommend getting into that and doing that. Really powerful stuff. What we've also started doing, I just got stickers in the mail. Let me show you here. It's kind of cool. So just got a stack of them in the mail. But yeah, I mean, it says support local, buy local, and then it's got the site name on there. So I've been tagging these guys everywhere. Not everywhere, but the places where stickers are allowed to be tagged. Print out stickers. Get involved in some guerrilla marketing techniques. You can see some of these pictures right here of just some cool campaigns, and especially if you're running a geographic specific site, people go around and they see some guerrilla marketing campaigns, they see stickers and stuff that can get eyeballs to your website. Now, it's very, very hard to track the return on investment there. It's difficult. I spent $30 on a big stack of stickers. Now, am I going to see that $30 back? I'd like to think so, but again, I really don't have a way to track that. But it works. I do know that it works. I do that. It's done some great things for us in the properties that I'm managing, and it's just kind of cool. I just put one on my truck today. So now every time I drive around, I'm like a walking advertisement for Go Charleston Deals up here in Charleston. So good stuff. So that's the presentation in a nutshell. Again, if you have any questions, I'm going to pull up the question list right now. 1 second. Whoa, hold on 1 second. Google Hangout's crazy. All right. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm having some trouble here. If you have any questions, you can always email our team, support@hcdesk.com. I'm going to pull up the question list right now. How much do you charge a business for each time it's redeemed? Again, like I said, it depends. It really depends on the actual business. I'd recommend doing it about $1 to $5, but see what you can do. If you can go into a big business and you can make a deal for them to run a coupon promotion for you, and that coupon promotion can get you 10,000 new users, that's worth it for you to not take that much revenue, because those users can become repeat customers of yours also, not just the businesses. So you look at it like that, and it becomes much more appealing to do everything in your power to provide the best possible deal for that business, and really work on structuring a deal that makes complete sense for the business. So I would probably go at it at $1 for redemption. If you're going to charge the merchants for each download also, maybe do, like I said, $0.25 to $1 for there. And then it's just a matter of, and this is important, making sure that you update your contract, get the merchant to get the contract signed about, they're going to be paying you. Here's the terms of when they're going to pay you. Excuse me. Now from there, get them to sign the contract either in person. I personally use EchoSign, echosign.com. Got an account with that. Makes it so you can just quickly sign those things digitally. I can pull up an email, click it. I can essentially write my name on the computer, and it marks it as signed. But you get both people to get it signed, get the contract signed, and then just make sure you've got the systems in place, that you follow up with that business, make sure they're paying out. Ideally, make sure they're paying out rather quickly, because you don't want to have a lot of merchant payables and have to start going after merchants. You want them to really enjoy the experience, and you want to enjoy the experience. You want everybody to enjoy the experience, and no one's going to enjoy it, if you're owed a lot of money by the merchant and they don't pay you. It's not good for anybody. So with that in mind, that's the only question I see there. If you guys have any more, send them in right now. Oh, for a while it looked like the chat box was disabled. Well, folks, if you do have any other questions, support at hcdesk.com. I just enabled the chat box again, so I'll hang out here for a few minutes and answer any questions that do come in. And again, like I said, I'll give you guys the PowerPoint that I went over. If you'd like that, I'll turn it into a PDF and I'll follow up with the replay as long as we can get the replay. So I want to thank you for joining us here. And again, to get in touch, support at hcdesk.com. Truly want to thank you. Oh, Mary, just, well, before I get off, I'll answer this. Mary, I'm not sure I understand the question. Do you even have professionals for clients? You're gonna have to rephrase that. I don't really understand that. Okay, you said there's someone you know had a software that could track a per download payment. I think. Do you know what they were using to do this? Mark, DDB does that. So if you run a free offer promotion with your Daily Deal Builder site, you can track how many downloads you've got for the coupons. You know, so you run a free offer promotion, it shows you how many coupons were generated. It will also show you how many coupons were redeemed. So you can use all that. You know, you can use DDB for that tool to do that. The tool also will help you, you know, make it easy for you to get in there and actually input the offer information. It's essentially like the exact same way you're going to input a daily deal, except it's a free offer promotion. What tools are you using? Again, I use Daily Deal Builder for that. What are some other things to look out for when working with a merchant for the first time? So what I do, I mentioned it earlier, I have my assistant, I've got a shared document with my assistant, and I manage a few properties of ours kind of all over the states. So I've got a few of these documents, and for each property I've got, you know, a Go Charleston Deals spreadsheet of these are potential merchants. Now I have my virtual assistant get in there and outline merchants that I give them criteria for. So I say, okay, look, right now I'm looking for all restaurants in a 25-mile radius of, you know, downtown Charleston. I want them to have at least a 4-star rating on Yelp. I don't want them to have any really negative BBB reviews, you know, and I break down the criteria there. I put actual columns and I build the spreadsheet for them, and then I say get to work. Next thing you know, the next day I get on there and there's 50 businesses right there. I can see business name, business website, do they have an audience, do they have a Facebook audience, do they have a positive Yelp review, etc. And I've got those all outlined right there. So then what I can do is I can easily either just click call, visit their website, or just copy their address and, you know, have our salesperson get there, you know, walk in the business and make it happen. What sort of support can we expect for this approach? Cal, I'm not sure if you're referring to from our end. We support the heck out of our clients. I mean, you know, support at hcdesk.com. Anytime you send us an email, we'll answer back quick and knowledgeably. Also, more than happy to set up calls with you. What's the cost of any software involved to do all of what you need? Daily Deal Builder is a one-time payment of $997, and then we've got a 30-day guarantee period to let you try it out, try the software out. I'm quite sure you'll be happy with it. If you're not, for whatever reason, let us know. We'll give you a full refund. After that, we'll give you the hosting and support and ongoing training is $99 every 30 days. Now, after 3 months, then it jumps to our standard price of $297 per month. So basically, in a nutshell, get started today, $997 down, and then after the 30-day guarantee period, it goes $99 at 60 days, $99 at 90 days, $99, and then 120 days into it, $297 per month. Not sure what you mean by free offer. Okay, Sharon. So a free offer, going back to what, you know, the first example I said. So Asa Candler, 1887, Coca-Cola was a budding business. They had a great little formula for a drink, and they printed up pieces of paper, you know, that looked just a little square piece of paper, and it said, redeem this for a free Coke. So they had their employees, they had their distributors give these pieces of paper to people, and people would go to the distributors, go to places with Cokes, and they would hand in this piece of paper and say, "Hey, can I get my free Coke?" In exchange for that free coupon, they would then give them a free Coke. So that basically catapulted Coca-Cola into incredible new territories. They became like huge. Literally, like I said earlier, like half the American public had tried a Coke, basically stemming off that promotion. From that initial coupon promotion there. It depends on the business though, and I'm sure you've seen coupons. I mean, I think everyone on here has seen coupons. Go pick up a newspaper and you'll see a coupon. So when I say like a free offer, I don't mean having the business do exactly what Asa Candler did and give away a free meal. I mean, something like make the coupon for a BOGO, a buy one get one free, or download this coupon for 10% off, 15% off, 20% off. Download this coupon and come in and get a free drink with your meal. Download this and get a free popcorn at the movies. Download just something to entice. Whether or not it's a come in and buy this and get this for free with this coupon, or it's a come in and buy whatever you want and get X% off. It's entirely up to you. For there. In B, is there a link for DDB? Yes, just dailydealbuilder.com. Just dailydealbuilder.com. And DDB is primarily the way that we've marketed it the past 5-6 years is as a deal platform. By running the standard promotions like I've been mentioning, like group. You see Groupon runs. Pay $20, get $40 worth of X. But it also has the free offer promotion component in there for you too. I've personally been using it. A lot of my clients have been using it. Scout Mob, who is not my client, they're really pioneering the space. I invite you to check them out. If they're in your area, you'll probably fall in love with it, and you'll probably start using it a lot. But they're really great to look at as a leader there. All right. If you guys have any other questions at all, I'm going to close out here. I've got to take a sales call real quick. But I truly thank you for joining us here. Shoot us an email, support@hcdesk.com, and we're looking forward to speaking with you. Have a great day, everybody. Got to turn this thing off somehow.